Hey, good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster. I'm touching base with you as I always do every day except for Sunday. How are you all doing? I hope you guys you had a wonderful weekend. I most definitely did. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everybody can hear me. Good morning, good morning. Christine Renee is in the building. And I see here, GR says, I love that intro. I love that intro too. It is so me. That intro is so me. But I had some great people behind me to help me create it. So it's great. Good morning. I see Gia saying good morning as well. And let me put that good morning up from Christine. Yes, yes. Let's see what's going on Instagram. How are you guys doing? Oh, are we not live in Instagram yet? I thought it went live. It said it was live. Oh, there we go. Now we're on Instagram. Okay, so we're live on Instagram now. Welcome, Touch Base Daily. How are you all doing? And so good to see you all here. And yeah, it was an amazing weekend. An amazing weekend. First of all, I thought I was going to get some rest. I thought I might be able to squeeze in some rest because it was raining. It was raining. So, in New York, growing up, rainy days were for relaxation, cleaning the house, movies, or museums. That's how I that's how I used to spend my and I still do, spend my rainy weekends. And this weekend, hey, Lisa's in the building. Can we get a shout to Lisa? She says, good morning to everyone. How are you, Lisa? I saw Lisa. She was out and about on one of the rainy days, and she inspired me. I looked at her list of things to do, and taking care of yourself. And thank you, Lisa, for that posting on, I think it was Saturday. You posted. That was really cool to see that. And but yeah, so Friday night, instead of going out, I stayed home. I watched a movie, and I wanted to have that movie for you, but I forgot that movie. I forgot the name of it. It was on HBO and not HBO. It was on Netflix, and I will figure it out and get it to you tomorrow. But then it was great. Did that. Then I did go to bed early on Friday, which was something I don't normally get a chance to do. I got a chance to go to bed early, early. So then Saturday I had to get up because Saturday I had a big day. Saturday I ended up heading. I was out in Queens, New York, here in New York City, out in Cypress Hill, which is like the borderline of Queens and Brooklyn. And I had the wonderful opportunity to photograph the we're gonna call it the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music at Cypress Hill, Chestnut, Chestnut Commons in Cypress Hills. And what they did is they had a student concert, and the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music sponsors a lot of events for teaching kids, helping adults, all those cool things and how they reach out to people. I love the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music. It is one of the reasons why I photograph for them. And it felt really good when the I think he's the president. I know he's in charge. I don't know if he ever uses he never uses the name president of the conservatory, but he said, someone asked about photography. He said, yes, we have our own photographer. And I was like, oh, he's talking about me. He's talking about me. And so I did some editing for them. I edited some of these photos, but I wanted to also share just a little bit of what it was like on out there. They probably won't mind me sharing this with you guys. So I'm gonna share this with you all, and hopefully I can get this screen up. Let me just say entire screen. Yeah, let's do the whole entire screen. Oh, you know what? Did I bring it up? Did I? Let's do that. Let's see. Let me hold on a second. Let me play with this a moment. Okay, I think I can get this up. Can I get this up here? Let's try it. Let's see. I think I can. Yeah, I think I can do it. Okay, here we go. This is outside. Okay, let's present. Let's see if I can present that. I think I can. Oh, maybe not. Window. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I got it. Still working these kinks out. Can everybody see these kids, these wonderful kids? But you know, it was such a cool, there we go. The people were there. I get the great opportunity to photograph these incredible people. And I hope you guys can see everything here. Um, yeah, I think you could. I think yeah, here we go. And we had one of the congresswomen there, not congress, but councilwomen. She was there to observe and to take in the beauty of the young people. It was also featured on the news on I think New York 12 and the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music. Their staff is impeccable. They have an incredible staff that really goes out to help these wonderful kids. And so I wanted to just share a little bit of that with you all. I think that's all. Yeah, I can just. I'm just going to share those little clips. But they were so sweet, so cool. Again, just having a good time with those wonderful kids. Okay, let me stop sharing now. There we go. Here we go. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, guys? It's so, I am, I always say, Gwendolyn and I talk about this all the time when we talk about our audience, our customers, our clients, and it's amazing that not everybody is your client, and but we also, our clients are the people that are, we have like similar loves for life or passions. And I love that I get to pair up with the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music, because it's all about community. It's all about connecting people. It's all about helping others. So if you want to check out the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music, go to their website and check them out. Lisa says, does this platform let you copy the at, and or do they give the suggestions of who they think, let me just put that up there, of who they think you are trying to respond to? I am struggling responding. Um, you can just simply you don't have to put at, you can just text in the comment box. You don't have to put ats. You can just put it into the comment box. However, if you are on YouTube, at allows the person that you're talking about to connect with you also. Does that make sense? So it's just like LinkedIn. If you put at the person name, then it allows that your conversation or your text to come up in their feed. Or same thing in Instagram. Yeah. So the at is necessary when you want the person to know that you're talking about them. Okay. And so that's good. Okay, let's see what's going on Instagram. Who's in the Instagram world? I see photos by Omar. Two divas in the building. Omar says, good morning. I see CL Ordine 9780 and Jimmy 94 is in the building on Instagram. Okay, guys, if you're in Instagram, it says only one person's there. So that means most of you are in the YouTube channel. So switch on over. And what's our song? Come on over, come on over. Or should I sing it, like really sing it? Come on over. Okay, come on over. Come on over to YouTube. It's a much better experience. I see Brower Boys J is in the building. Oh, Omar's driving. Ah, interesting. Omar's driving. But do you know, yeah, you probably wouldn't want to just see YouTube while you're driving. Yes, let's make sure we are sticking to the to the roads, the rules of the road. Okay. I see Cass is in the building. Bryson's in the building. What's up, Ron? RLP family, happy money making Monday, and the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl with the Detroit, right? I think Detroit is also going to the Super Bowl. Woo! Now you know I'm rooting for Detroit. Lisa said, why did I just start? There you go. There you go. That's right. If I'm singing it, you probably are too. And I guarantee you that song would be in your head for the rest of the day. Oh no, the Lions lost. Oh, that was not good. Oh, it's Niners Nation. Whoa, no, we smacked Detroit, says Lisa. What? Oh, I was so hoping for Detroit to make it. Oh, oh, that's not cool at all. That is not cool at all. Okay, I guess, hmm, I guess I have to root for the Chiefs because I like the Chiefs more than I like the Niners. So I will be. Is anyone going to be doing a Super Bowl party? How many of you like to create Super Bowl party? I've done 3 Super Bowl parties in my life. 3 Super Bowl parties. Mm. Yes. How many people are going to sponsor and have a Super Bowl party? And Lisa's like, no, Ron, I know you're not talking about the Niners. The 49ers. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, I should have known that Detroit had lost because my brother, I think he was rooting for the we were out on yesterday. We had some brotherly time together. My younger brother and my adopted older brother, we were all together and hanging out in at the Thai restaurant yesterday, and we were just sitting around hanging out. And I was like, "It's odd that you are not home with the Super Bowl. I mean, not the Super Bowl with football. He loves football." And he's like, "Nah, they ain't doing well." So I guess he was talking about the Detroit Lions. Lisa says, "I'm singing with you, Ron." Yes, Serena. Serena is always singing with me. Yes, bang bang Niner gang. Look at this. Look at the sports people in here. Look at that. Look at all the sports people in here. Wow. Wow. Um Gio says, not doing the Super Bowl, but I'm planning for the eclipse. That's right, you going away. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I see in here. Did I get everybody in here? Yeah. Let's okay, we're gonna appease Lisa. Niners Nation. Goodbye. 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 Okay. Okay. So what's today? Today is Motivation Monday, y'all. This is Motivation Monday, and I have a couple of things I want to share with you. And I said, let me pop in here. Let me get my banners going here. First of all, again, like I said, welcome to Touch Base Daily. We are on the YouTube channel and on Facebook and on Instagram. The beauty of streaming. StreamYard. Thank you, StreamYard. And this is not an advertisement, but if you want to investigate StreamYard for your for your streaming, there'll be a StreamYard link, I guess, at the end of my YouTube video. So what's going on? Upfront Media News is in the building. What's going on? Trish is in the building. Trish is in the building, and Gina Noel is in the building, all the way from the West Coast. TJAY is in the building. Yes, yes. Trish says we played our hearts out. Come on, Ron. About the Niners. She's talking about the Niners. They played their heart out. We can't be friends. I'm sorry, Trish says to me. Lions left with tails between their legs. See now, Trish, all of these comments would be great on YouTube. So if you're on Instagram, come on over. Should I sing it again? Come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube because that's where we are. That's where the whole community is. It is a much better experience. D Tuggle's in the building. Derek is in the building. He said, I have no dog in that fight. Both of my teams disappeared. Well, hello. Derek, I'm with you. The Giants disappeared a long time ago, and the Jets, well, they disappeared a long time ago too. And must I say the Eagles? My third pick is, yeah, yeah. The Northeast is just not rocking, but the Mid Atlantic is. The Mid Atlantic is. Okay, well, you guys are saying in this in this. Whew, what are you guys saying? She says, those darn Eagles. Those darn Eagles. Oh, Chrissy says she only wants to see Usher at the halftime show. Really? Really? I heard it's going to be a good show. I heard it's going to be a great show. So I think with Usher, we can expect great things. Um, Uh, and Serena says, I'm with you, Chrissy. I'm good with seeing Usher and the commercials. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Today is Motivation Monday. And I am excited because again, we start our week off and how we start the energy that we put forward in the beginning of the week is usually how we end the week. If we get enough energy, perspective in the beginning of the week, it will give us the endurance to go through the week. So, but there was a thought that crossed my mind. And I said, you know what? I wonder, are you guys feeling the same way? This is a community. This is the community. So we just talk. And I said, we're going to talk about, it's Motivation Monday. I was like, post-pandemic life, new habits, good and bad. My thinking was, I was sitting here talking to myself. I was talking to myself, and I said, I wonder, and I began to just observe my habits post-pandemic versus before the pandemic. And I said, man, the pandemic has messed me up a little bit. I read about it. I know that some things are off in my life when it comes to my routines. And I said, I am having the hardest time getting back to my routines. And so I said, I need self motivation this week. I need to invest in some self motivation to get up and get going. As stuff like this. Before pandemic, I took my vitamins every morning. I took my morning vitamins every morning. I had my vitamins every day, all my life. It's been my vitamins. Then also, I would get up and I would stretch. I would also, on most days, get up and go for a walk. I do that sporadically. The weather's been crazy, so I haven't done it in a while. And Lord knows I'm feeling it. And I said a lot of my routines, or like every spring and every autumn, I wash all my windows. I open my windows, I give them a nice cleaning every spring and every autumn. I just did that every year. There were certain things I did every year, every day. However, post pandemic, I realized some of my good behaviors have gone to the wayside. I mean, I picked up some new ones maybe, but my good health management, cleaning the house, doing the things that I said that year of just living kind of like lackadaisically really gave forces some really bad habits. Am I the only person in the room in this tribe that's dealing with this? I want to know. I was like, I can't be the only one. I just can't be. I see here, Cass says pandemic, they called it. Yeah. I mean, are any of you guys with me on this? Are any of you guys struggling with some things that you're like, I used to, these were good habits, and now you have to now reinstitute them. I was talking to Chris this morning, and we had our powwows, we always do. And he says, January, he made effort. He says, I realized I wasn't doing the things that I normally do consecutively, that were habitual. He says he was so proud of himself because he has gone walking or jogging every day for the month of January. Am I the only person? Scripture says we have been changed. Look, for those that, I mean, some people in the audience, I don't talk about it a lot. I mean, but my mom has dementia. The pandemic was the worst thing that ever happened to my mother. My mother before pandemic, her dementia was coming in, but it was slow. And then it just accelerated during the pandemic. Even so, when I took her to her doctor said, I'm just so surprised how fast she deteriorated. And we look around, we read reports about crime. Remember, crime was up. People were killing each other. People were losing their minds in the streets. Here in New York, it was kind of like, you know, unsafe to, not safe to go down to the subway system. Still a little bit not safe. But everywhere around the country, I don't know what it was like around the world. Just know what it was like around the country in America. That our mindsets have changed. Something has changed in us. And I just want to know, are you guys going through the same thing? Um, I see here, thank you, Trish, for love. Love to mama. Thank you, thank you. And Serena says, I focus on my health even more during the pandemic, but I need to get back on that trail and walk. I don't like treadmills. It's time. Serena, now that was one thing that really helped me. I mean, that was a good behavior I picked up during COVID or during the pandemic. They don't like you to say COVID. The algorithms don't like you to say it. You got to say the C word. Instagram gets a little crazy when you say the C word. The algorithms don't get. But I would get up every morning. My brother and I would get up every morning, meet up, and we would walk every morning together. It was the greatest time. That was the closest time we had in decades where we got up every morning. That was a good habit. And we got up every morning and walked. She says, wow, not the C word. That's right. What? Not the C word. What else is in it? Guys, meet Lisa says, oh, we need a new pandemic minus the death and sickness. Is that a thing? I hope not. I hope not. Um, Here's Serena. Serena says, I have a new routine. We have to pivot when needed. There are things I need to get back to, like power walking. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Well, I tell people all the time, some of my teaching, like I teach photography. For those that don't know, I teach. I don't talk about it a lot, but I probably should talk about it more. I said February, I'm going to really focus in on my teaching. But I teach photography, but that came out of the pandemic because we were home, we were on lockdown, and I said, "How am I going to make money? I might as well teach." And I had several students that I was teaching through the pandemic photography, and then some sporadically after. But during the pandemic, I had several photography students. That was a good thing. And then I set up a whole section of my business model to teach. Because I was also doing, I think twice I did orientations for two colleges. I spoke at um, Touro College here in New York and also Berkeley. So I was like, oh, this education thing is working out. So that was a good thing. Those are some of the good things that I got out of the pandemic. What about you? I am curious. I am curious. I'm looking in here. I'm looking in here. Good morning. The CMV words will get you flagged on Instagram. See, Derek knows. Derek knows. Where is Brian this morning? Yeah, we got to look out for Mr. B. I haven't seen Mr. B this morning. Gotta give him a call. Let's see what's going on in Instagram land. Yes, the years of 2020 to 2022 turned me into a really bad hoarder and post-traumatic stress syndrome, going back and forth to home, which was at the hospital. That's from Camilla. She says, being a worker at the hospital, working all units, even dietary housekeeping, ICU. Yeah, I found myself becoming a little hoarder too. When you think about it, obviously I became a hoarder with plants. But yeah, that was another good thing that came out of the pandemic for me was my relationship to plants. I didn't own hardly any plants before the pandemic. Now I have a house full. Yeah. So, guys, if you're on Instagram, come on over to our YouTube. Just put in the search Touch Base Daily, pop in on that. And for those that are in our YouTube channel, click on YouTube, click on the subscribe and hit the bell. Click the bell and subscribe. That way we can get you all on the list and be a part when you get the notifications of when I'm on. Okay. And Paro says, the pandemic taught me to focus on health, my life, and what was important. Certainly wasn't corporate. Yeah. Now that was definitely a learned. I mean, it was a reinforcement because after 9/11, after losing friends of mine in 9/11, when I worked at the stock exchange next door to the World Trade Center, that moment taught me to have a good perspective, a healthy perspective of what's important in life. But definitely the pandemic recalibrated that thought. Oh, here's Lisa. Lisa's with me. Lisa and I are the same. No, we're not the same person, but we are the same in mindset. She goes, I owned no plants before the pandemic. She was just like me. So I'm glad I picked up that habit. And unfortunately, I have been a hoarder. See, another hoarder. Same here. I said, I need to purge. I need to purge my closets. I need to purge this house. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Okay. Christy says, I thoroughly enjoy the rise of the work from home setup. Yeah, we get to work from home. Well, I'm for us, for we entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and business owners without a building to go to. We've always worked from home. But yes, it was nice to see the rise of people working from home. And you had camaraderie. Now we have camaraderie, I should say, with people, or the people that used to work in offices now have camaraderie with us. Yeah. Co- Bryson says, come on over to YouTube. That's where the fun is. There we go. Thank you, Bryson. Thank you, Bryson. Charlene says the pandemic was a crazy time for me. I worked in the emergency room, and seeing death in the magnitude that I did makes appreciate life so much more. Yeah. So I was thinking, I said, how can, so my next question is how, I should say, put on your mask first before others. Now, I notice that I'm here live every day with you guys. And then also, I'm also again, just to bring up, as I work through taking care of my mom, working on my business, connecting with business owners, working and volunteering. There's a lot of moving pieces in my life. But I had to this weekend I had an aha moment. It was just not, I mean, I've always believed in this, but I just had one of those moments that's like it blared at me. It just said, you know what, you gotta put on your own mask first before trying to get everyone else to put on their mask or put on their mask. You got to put on your mask first. And so I learned that this the pandemic, going through this whole pandemic thing and refocusing and trying to get my skills back and trying to get my habits back and trying to help others also, but I need to really focus on me to do the same. Are any of you guys out there that feel the same way? Are you trying to like get yourself together? We have to get ourselves together so we can help others. Yeah, I mean that was one of my thoughts, and so I was another curious idea how you guys are dealing with that. Um, because I know there's a lot of people in this space that are taking care of their parents, taking care of loved ones, taking care of this person, taking care of that person. I wanted this Motivation Monday to be more about self motivation Monday, because we have to motivate ourselves first so we can motivate others. We I find I need to motivate myself because like I said, I've been out of my routines. And now I need to get back into the routines of I Lisa reminded me this weekend with her posting of, it was a rainy day, get out, take care of yourself, pamper yourself, do things for yourself. And that is so needed. It's such a remedy to getting back on track. Yeah, helping us to get back on track. We all need to get back on track. Yeah. I see Chrissy says, I've purged a lot since 2022. I see here, Trish says, when we shine and help others is powerful. But yeah, we can help others, but we have to shine ourselves, right? We have to shine. We have to take off the soot and the all the stuff that's in our, as our and if we were all lighthouses, we gotta clean our that beautiful glass that covers the light. We gotta make sure it's nice and clean so that everyone else that needs to see our light can see it and can see it brightly. Serena says, oops, let me go back to Serena. She goes, I give praise to the educators and administrators of schools. Being virtual with my son taught me a lot, and I'm debt, indebted to them for being at parents' sides during the pandemic even more. And Lisa says, you can't help anyone if you are not together. Take all the time you need And you do not have to explain to anyone why you are putting yourself first. Ah, again, crisis, plane may be about to has a little turbulence. The mask come down. Put your mask on first so that you can help the ones next to you. Yeah, it's so important, guys. As you go through this week, it's okay to be a little selfish with yourself and put yourself first so that way you can motivate others. So today is a little different. Usually I'm always telling you guys, motivate others, motivate others, motivate others. Today, I said, let's pause a little bit, put a little break on it and say, let's pause and say, let's put ourselves first. Let's motivate ourselves this week. Yeah, let's motivate ourselves because self-care is not selfish. You know, I always say good selfishness, if there's a thing. I quote it myself in my head. But yeah, self-care is not selfish. Because at the end of the day, and like Lisa said, we can't help others unless we're in a good place. So it's okay to take time. Trish does this a lot. And Trish really, when Trish was visiting us in New York, and I got to spend time with Trish, she reminded me of the importance of meditation. So important to take time to just reflect, just take time to take in the process of what happened before. Take time to meditate. Take time to center yourself. Yeah, those are good remedies. Good remedies. Good remedies. Janet says, selfishness is a virtue. It's a virtue. I agree. You have to be selfish sometimes. You have to. There has to be a balance. I was in a relationship years ago and I had to say, I love me more than I love you or this situation. And so I need to be out of this situation because I have to put me first. I have to love me first. Yeah. We got to get our priority right. And our priority should be self-care, self-love, self-motivation. Cass says alignment is key. Alignment is key. Oh, what did he say? I have thought about that being that I travel a lot. Do you think people will really help when their own life is in danger? And I also think I'm taking my purse. I don't care what they say. Lisa got to have a little sense of humor in there. But I think you know there are some people in the world that will help others before they help themselves. Hello, mothers do it all the time. Do you know most moms do it all the time? I'm not talking about people that just have the title mother. A lot of moms, caregivers, they do it a whole lot. They're programmed mentally or wired mentally to keep giving, 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 to keep giving, 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 but they don't take time for themselves. That's why they always say when someone is suffering from an illness in your family and you become the caretaker, you have to put yourself first so you can take care of the loved one because you cannot keep pouring out and don't get anything poured into you. You go empty quite fast. Derek says, I am looking to take, oops, I lost that one. I am looking to take care of myself after losing two of my friends within 6 months to heart attacks. Wow. Yes. Sorry, my condolences, Derek. Sending out condolences and hugs and prayers. But yeah, it does make you think about how fleeting life is when we lose people in our lives. We got to take care of ourselves. Um, Here's another one. Yes, and we, mothers and caregivers, need more balance and self care. Thank you, Serena. Thank you, Serena. Yeah. And Paulo says, being a mother is the most selfless job. Yeah. Yeah. There's some moms, they don't take time for themselves. And it's important. Here's what Lisa says. This is very important. Lisa says, yes, I make it a habit of making my mammograms appointments on my birthday as a gift to myself. I also add my yearly physical as well. Lisa, are we really sisters and brother? Are we sister and brother? Are we like I do the same exact thing. When I birthdays are for physicals. Birthdays are for physicals. This year is also for dental because I'm getting some teeth work done. But yeah, my birthday, that's where I get my examinations done. As a matter of fact, I'm putting in for my appointment coming in 2 weeks. Yeah, I just had this conversation with the work wife. Exactly. I said, it's time. It's February. February is around the corner. Yeah. I think that's a good habit. I don't know. I read that years ago that put your physical with your birthday is the best gift you will give yourself. Let's see here. Ah, Trish says good nutrition is very important too. Guys, I have to tell you, last year I was on the wagon to good health and I'm still eating pretty healthy. However, I had cut out all the junk, and I did feel mentally more stable, more clear-minded, more less fog. For those that don't know, during COVID, I had long-term COVID, and I had foggy brain, the foggy brain. And then I went on that alkaline diet, fasted for like 6 days, and cleared out all the junk out of my system and started eating really proper foods and no junk, none. And I lost weight. I felt good. I need to get back to that. Yes, you got to take care of yourself. You can't run around so much that you don't take care of yourself. Obviously, I'm a food junkie, and that does not help. So I love food. Yeah, I see that. Make that appointment. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me not forget Instagrammers. Okay, no one else is in. Everyone. It's only one person in Instagram. Okay, only one word person in the Instagram area. Oh, Camilla says she's on a 2 week cruise to the deep Southern Caribbean. I got premium Wi-Fi to watch Instagram and YouTube, and especially to catch you all the time. Hey, all me Robinson, come on over to YouTube. How you doing? Yeah, we're all over at YouTube. Just simply put in Touch Base Daily and it will pop up because we are in the search engines. SE. Oh, we're optimized. Let's see here. I love you, Trish. She said, put them fried Oreos down, Ron. Oh, yes, we did have that conversation. And also, for those that know me, like Janet, you're a pizza junkie. I am. I am. My only food that I eat that I'm not supposed to eat all the time is pizza. I'm like a ninja turtle. one of the Ninja Turtles. I forgot his name, but I like my pizza. Cass says let me pop that up. Some people are doing challenges for no sugar February after they did dry January prevention. I am going to do no sugar. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do that no sugar thing. Unless it's natural. Like I will have grapes, I will have fruit, but no cakes and cookies. I'm gonna try to get them out my diet because I love them so much. But guys, so here's so what we're gonna do this week. We are about. Let me get that banner back up. Let me get that back. Oh, let me take this comment off. Let's let's focus on self motivation. Let's think about ourselves. Let's think about creating good habits. Let's think about getting back to the old good habits we had and build upon the new ones that we gained. That's what this is about. And I felt like I said, let me motivate. I think this is a good motivation subject. I think we in this community, you guys know how to keep the conversation going. You guys have such perspectives, and I love it. Um, Lisa says, I will fail on the no sugar, so I won't even pretend to try. Yeah, I've learned that I am not an all or nothing person kind of person. I am definitely not that guy. I like a little bit of everything. Serena says, started a juice cleanse today. It's a 10-day cleanse that includes eating raw, yoga, meditation, and learning to grow our own veggies. Yeah, Serena. Yeah, Serena. Lisa said, I'm not going to the Super Bowl. The tickets prices are insane. But is Bryson going to the Super Bowl? Bryson, are you going to the Super Bowl? No, no, I'm not going to the Super Bowl. Okay. So anyway, guys, I hope that helps. Did anyone learn anything today? Did we encourage one another? Did this tribe encourage one another? I hope so. I think this was a good subject. I think it was a good motivation subject for the week. Be self-motivated. Self-motivated to be a little selfish. Good selfish. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another, but definitely take care of yourself so you can. Okay? So let me just give you the last couple of announcements. And just so you know, just so you know, we had a great RLP meeting this weekend. We met at the ICP, the International Center of Photography. We had a great time, great show up, great showing, great information. If you're in New York, take a look at it. I'm probably going to end up going back again on one of their $5 nights because they do have a $5 night. I think $5 night is Thursday. So go on Thursday and check it out. And it is so worth it if you love photography. Also, again, continue to join us on YouTube. Make sure you click on YouTube. Make sure you do all of that. You can find us on YouTube from Instagram. And we are on Instagram. So if you happen to find us on YouTube, we do have an Instagram, which is my page, Ron Lewis Photos. So vice versa, you're on both. Okay, and let's see here. And remember, I do want you guys to remember, I do teach photography. So if you need lessons, let me know. We can work that out. Okay. And last but not least, thank you for being here at Touch Base Daily. And if you're also interested in helping with the Patreon community, you're more than welcome to do that as well. We have a great community out there. I see Serena says, I see some, yes, we did have a great time. Says Janet, we had a great time. I see you guys are talking about the Super Bowl tickets. $7,000 for a Super Bowl ticket. I don't know who's going. It's a lot of money. People do research some fruits having really high sugar content. So if you are watching your sugar intake, Watch your fruits. Yeah, some fruits are not always so good. Just because it's natural doesn't mean it's good, as they say. See here. Serena, we're great. Great. I see everybody in here. Okay, so February's around the corner, guys. But also, just to put in your notes, on Wednesday, we have Amparo. She's going to be speaking. I'm interviewing her. We're going to be sharing the stage together. So I'm looking forward to time with Amparo. So make sure that you ring the bell, hit subscribe, ring the bell, ring the bell. Okay, guys, I am out of here. Guys, have a wonderful self motivation week, and I will see you tomorrow.